Morning, hi, how you doing? Quick one, I've got 3 things to say. Number 1, virtual forest bathing. Number 2, checking list, experience cards. And number 3, the weather. So first of all, I've decided to go ahead and do the virtual sessions. So what's involved as opposed to a group session, if you've done that before. So it's a much shorter experience. So it's about 80 to 90 minutes on a virtual, and we'll see how that goes. So this is new to me, just like it will be to you. I did one with a lady in Canada, which was amazing, back in lockdown, like lockdown 1. And there were other people on there from like Ireland, Canada and the US. And we had a brilliant experience. So I know it works. We'll just see sort of how it goes here in this climate, because obviously it was a lot warmer then, and I'm not quite sure what to do if it rains and we actually need our phones out to do the sharing circles and things like that. So we'll have to just sort of suck it and see and wiggle our way through it, as we're doing with most things these days, and that's all right, isn't it? So I've got the trial on Wednesday this week, and then I've got a couple of sessions that I plan to run over the next 2 weeks as well. So yeah, 80 to 90 minutes. I'll do the guided sensory activation meditation at the start, because you simply cannot do it without that. And then there'll be 2 or 3 other invitations, slightly shorter, slightly amended, so that they fit the virtual experience. But still, after each one, we regroup, just like we do in a real session, for our sharing circles. You still won't be walking very far. You don't actually even need to be in the woods. So one option is that people can do this in their own gardens, but you still get the sense of being part of a social experience. So you're not quite so alone all of the time. And as much as it grates me that we're having to use technology, when what I do is all about leaving technology behind, giving you that space to just be yourself and not have any other demands, and not have to think about phones, as much as it grates, I know that this can help you. And so I think an hour and a half of this is better than an hour and a half of this in your heads or whatever else it is that's going on. So that's the virtual sessions. I'll keep you posted. I'm super excited about it. Experience cards are back in stock. They have just arrived. They have just been delivered. So I've just got some lovely packs, loads of them. That's just one card, like many copies of the same one card. So all the back orders on those should be going out tomorrow, because I'm still waiting for the envelopes, which are coming tomorrow. I didn't expect I only got 10 printed in the first run, because I didn't know whether it was going to take off. So yeah, I wasn't quite expecting them to be such a hit. And the last thing is the weather. I'm hearing a lot of, I'm going to do that in the spring now. I just want to say, please don't put this stuff off. So one thing that I have learned, and it's had a massive boost to my mental well-being, is that it's okay to be outside in England when it's grey or rainy or even a bit windy. And when it's cold, it's lovely. So yes, you need to wrap up warm, so if you've got a thermal vest like your nan used to wear, or trousers, or, if you go skiing, put on some of those under layers to keep you warm, because you don't walk far on these experiences. That's assuming we can ever do long group sessions ever again, right? If you're just doing an hour and a half and you're at home, then you can always nip in and get extra layers, I suppose, while you're in the middle of it. But just wrap up warm. There is no such thing as bad weather. We know that. And actually, it's wonderful outdoors in the winter. And what it is, you don't get all of the brambles and the nettles, which are there throughout the summer, that block your path, right? That's all cleared. Suddenly you can get to way more of the forest than you can in the summer. So in many ways, it's actually better. The nature is still there. There's still so much life. So there's nothing, I wouldn't be put off by it, is what I want to say. People say, oh, I'm going to book that in the spring. It's like, don't, because I can teach you the techniques that will help you get through the winter, you know, and once you start developing this connection to nature and this feeling of compassion, this kind of this way of life, right? Once you get to that, you're developing it constantly, and it gets deeper and deeper and deeper, and you find more joy around you all of the time. It's like, why would you put that off? Why would you delay that? Just start doing it now. It's nothing like a walk. If you're walking already, that's fantastic. Forest bathing isn't anything like a walk, or at least my forest bathing isn't. I can't speak for what everyone else does, but certainly anyone who's been trained with the Global Institute of Forest Therapy, as I have, knows you don't walk very far. All right, that's it for today, folks. So have a brilliant Monday and see you in the week. Take care. Bye.